Hi, I'm Dilbar Shatterson, and welcome to US Tzu Chi 360. It's no secret that the affordableness of the Affordable Care Act is under hot debate here in the US. The idea? To make health care accessible to all. Well, in 1987, the number of uninsured Americans was approximately 30 million, and that number grew to 48 million, or 15.4% of the population by 2012. That's not even counting the uncountable and undocumented population. So while we wait as a nation for Obamacare to kick in, there are still many of us who can't wait to get urgent medical care. Let's visit Tzu Chi's clinic in Alhambra, California to meet the team there that is trying to bridge these gaps, one heart, one body, and one mind at a time.
Alhambra Clinic is based on Master Cheng Yan's concept of putting people first. The treatment concept of putting the patient first. We're not only treating the symptoms, we are treating the people. We are treating people's hearts.
The Tzu Chi doctors are very nice to the patients since they are willing to explain every detail.
I like their service because they make me relaxed, not like other hospitals which make me stressed.
Here in Tzu Chi, we do not look at the wealth, whether the patient is wealthy or poor. It is irrelevant to us. Our goal is to treat their conditions.
The entire working environment, the entire team, everyone works well together.
In 1993, Tzu Chi established a free clinic in Alhambra, South California. 20 years later, it officially transformed to the Tzu Chi Medical Center. Though it's gone through many changes, the Tzu Chi Medical Center is still focused on putting people first. The doctor-patient relationship is a family one. Medical staff have also found their spiritual refuge here.
When I was about 40 years old, it was difficult for me to have a regular work-life balance. I had a lot of friends, but I didn't have people to speak with or those who understood me. The most terrifying thing for me was not having a clear lifelong direction. I was thinking about things, doing things, and everything was so confusing, making me feel helpless. I didn't know what to do in this situation. I had an opportunity to see an ad describing a book. It was written by an American atheist about the rising of Buddhism. So I asked, what does rising mean? I took a look at it, and through it, I learned more about Buddhism. And through Buddhism, I found Tzu Chi. When I was in Hualien, I went to Tima and went to see how Master practices Buddhism. I saw many of Master's concepts put into action. And I felt, my goodness, so many of these Jingsi aphorisms ring true to me. That is why 2 years ago, I became an official staff. The Tzu Chi Clinic has a lot of patients coming in for its services. From mainland China, new immigrants from Taiwan, from everywhere. If they don't have insurance, no one is taking care of them. Or if they have insurance, no one will see them. So they come to Tzu Chi. Now that I am spending more time here, because of the large number of patients, I cannot criticize any shortcomings. I just need to do the best I can.
We're not targeting the Chinese. The majority of our outreach is the Spanish population.
Dongbing Zhang, who could not speak Spanish originally, had specifically learned it to be able to communicate directly with patients from the Latino community.
Colesterol es bien, función del hígado, todo está bien. Como ayuda a la medicina.
Pretty good? Yes, good.
So when he takes care of patients with serious symptoms, he does it quickly and thoroughly. He makes his decisions quickly, too.
He is busy every day like today. He is the only doctor here. He puts all his effort to work.
We can focus on how to take care of patients. I will think, if these were my family members, how would I have taken care of them? If these were my friends, how would I have taken care of them?
They are walk-in patients. He says he will make time for them if they are willing to wait.
We provide the patients and their family with friendly medical care. At the same time, the people we help feel joyful.
While doctors in Alhambra are working hard to heal from the inside out, Tzu Chi's neighboring clinic in El Monte will soon experience some new changes. As the doctors of the clinic grow more mature with time, luckily, student volunteerism is on an upward slope. In a survey among orthopedic residents at the University of Washington, more than 60% of residents indicated that they would be willing to commit to an international rotation. An additional 24% indicated they would be very interested. This means that there is substantial interest from students to volunteer and to serve underprivileged communities around the world. But while a foreign post carries the glamour of humanitarianism in an international setting, how can localized volunteerism gain equal momentum? This is the challenge faced by not only Tzu Chi's El Monte Clinic, but also at other medical clinics throughout the U.S. and beyond. Let's take a look and see how El Monte has developed in its care, but also how they're currently tackling sustainability of their services and spirit. Michael Ma, a long-tenured dentist in Tzu Chi's dental clinic, started practicing in the free health clinics in 1993. But in the blink of an eye, it's already been 20 years.
We have a doctor, Richard Chang. He joined us in training classes and invited me to join the free health clinic in Tzu Chi. That was 1994, and I still had my own practice, so sometimes once a week, I would help in the clinic here.
Peter Chen, a dentist who started volunteering in Taiwan in 1985, also started practicing in the U.S. clinic in 1993. He has been volunteering with Tzu Chi for nearly 30 years.
At the time, I was a dentist in Taiwan. A volunteer from the USA gave a booklet to me, Master Zhen Yan's World of Tzu Chi. I was very moved after reading it, so I decided to give all the charity funds that I have saved up to Tzu Chi.
Acupuncture practitioner Xingong Chen ended his private practice in 2006 to devote himself to the Tzu Chi El Monte Clinic. He can be seen in all of its free health clinics.
At the beginning, we didn't have many patients. Now we are very stable. We have more than 600 patients every month. At first, we didn't have that many volunteers. Their numbers gradually grew. Now I am more than 70 years old, and someday I have to retire. So we often think about bringing in new blood.
Passing down the spirit of humanitarianism is the greatest wish of these sage doctors.
Now we hold regular dental assistant training classes. We have about 30 students every semester. We give out Tzu Chi's certificate after the course, which is based on the practice.
After 8 weeks of training and 100 volunteer hours, Daniel completed the dental hygienist training course in Tzu Chi's clinic. After being certified as a hygienist, he has continued to volunteer in the clinics for a year now.
We're all learning from a bunch of different dentists that work and are affiliated with Tzu Chi. They taught us everything ranging from procedures to anatomy of the mouth, also towards instruments and how they were used, what they were called. Every now and then I get to either shadow a dentist, meaning I can go back and observe procedures that are being done, and it's all very helpful for what I want to do in the future, just getting into dental school.
We hope that someday these volunteer doctors will aspire to work here for the Tzu Chi Foundation.
And so if I have the opportunity later, once I actually become a dental health professional, I would strongly consider coming back and working with Tzu Chi again. I hope one day that I can give back to Tzu Chi what they have given me right now.
Life is really short. Don't think about the decades we have. Look how this week has flown by. You must cherish your life and do something good.
I am older than 60 now and will be retiring in a few years. We really hope that the spirit will continue on. Seeing them really makes me very happy to know that there is someone carrying on the torch.
As the number of fresh medical volunteers steadily grows in El Monte, other volunteers have joined the Medical Foundation's efforts to bring different strengths to the table. In a study by Patricia Deegan, she talks about her psychiatric patients benefiting from their treatments through not only medication, but through what they called personal medicine. She defined it as those activities that gave life meaning and purpose, and that served to raise self-esteem, decrease symptoms, and avoid unwanted outcomes such as hospitalization. So consequently, we see that immersing oneself in those things that give us joy and fulfillment are not only helpful to one's overall wellness, but a necessary supplement to keep going. So let's meet a volunteer in Wilmington to find out how she found her own personal medicine.
I live in Wilmington for 27 years, and I always see this place before, but when I see from outside, I think but it's too expensive, and I don't have a lot of money to spend. One day I come and I say, why not I come here to ask? The first time I come here, I look in the people, they look different than me because I'm Hispanic, they are Chinese, and I never think these people help me a lot like now. And thanks God, they put this place in my neighborhood.
Antonia, she came into the clinic one day. I think she heard it from her friend. She was asking about acupuncture services. We have this class, energy exercise class, meditation. No, it's free.
It's free?
Sí. Gracias.
I asked to the lady at the front desk. I'm looking for something to do for me because I not feel good before. A few years ago, something happened in my life. My house is, I don't know how I explain to you, but I always angry. I always fight with my husband and my sons. And I have too much stress. Too much stress.
When you came here, your face was very, very scared. In fact, I kind of made a comment. I go, what's wrong with her? You look terrible.
The reason we started meditation class is actually through the process we're treating acupuncture patients. A lot of people actually come in with a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. So what actually they need is just not only services for the body part, but for the spiritual part, like the mentally, how we calm down ourselves, and then we can control our own mindsets, or even sometimes it's let it go. We think that's a very important part of the treatment. We try to provide free classes just to benefit the community.
And after that, voila, this is what we get. I mean, you get a beautiful face, a beautiful lady, a happy person.
No, you're not afraid anymore, right? No. Wonderful. I love the meditation because it's like medicine for my soul.
She loves this place. And so she's come to help every Friday. They do help us a lot. And then as a community, they talk from their perspectives. So people more buy into that, and that's a very big plus for us because they say that from their heart.
Voluntaria. I feel good, peace, happy.
Wilmington Clinic, it became a source of change. It changed the community, become a beautiful place, change our patients, become stronger, healthier, and change the people who come to the clinic, identify themselves and learn to be more positive and have a different lifestyle.
One time I told my sons, what mother do you like better, this one or the other one? And they told me, this one. My husband, he don't say anything, but he's happy because he look me, I'm more very relaxed. And before, it's not the same. Now I feel like I'm free, a butterfly. Or I don't know, a bird, or I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I'm me.
El amor es como una taza de té. Sabe delicioso y tiene un aroma suave. cuando se mezcla apropiadamente. Si es muy fuerte, será demasiado amargo para poder tomarlo.
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 Tomarlo. Tomarlo.
Tomarlo.
I love it. I love here. I love it.
While Tzu Chi's many clinics have a permanent home, its other medical capabilities come on wheels. So though an apple a day keeps the doctor away, the Tzu Chi Medical Foundation makes sure the doctor comes to you. How? Through their fleet of mobile vans. And the benefits? The ability to service communities that are both underprivileged and too far-flung to receive attention. But the challenges, though? Hop on and see for yourself. Among Tzu Chi's free clinics, there are numerous volunteers, portable dentistry chairs, and an always evolving mobile van. This mobile medical equipment is key in ensuring Tzu Chi can service remote communities. The Daai dental vehicle got started in 2000. Before then, they tried to figure out how to make their dental services transportable.
Dr. Stephen Fong, Dr. Joe Wong, and I considered using a cargo truck. We installed the dentistry equipment. And we started from a dental portable unit to a mobile dentist clinic.
In 1993, we started the Free Clinic Center because we have been to remote areas like Mexico and South America to provide free clinic service and wanted to make it more practical. There was Tzu Chi Dental Portable Unit 1 that was purchased from a vendor. It was durable, but it was not very mobile. After using it for 2 years, we started to do some research, making it a lighter version while having the same or better functionality. We called it Tzu Chi 2. The third one was even lighter than that one. Because it has an external motor, the high-power suction was even stronger. This makes our services much more efficient, allowing us to service more patients.
We used to use what call it a beach chair to be a dental patient chair. Now we have a fully functioning clinic that mobilely go into a rural area.
We use portable chairs to provide free clinics because the environment is dirty and filled with flies. As a result, we improved sanitation and expanded its functionality, allowing us to perform wisdom teeth removals. In the mobile free clinic vehicle, we also have digital X-ray machines. This is a very light X-ray machine. The radiation is very low. It would be okay for us not to wear a protection suit.
All the mobiles and the outreach concept have to be high standard, so that doctor practice in our clinic feel safe and feel like they are in their own clinic like that. That's the way we want to do it. That way they can feel like they are safe to come back every time and bring their friend. Most of the time, doctor bring doctors back.
Simple teeth cleaning and filling will be done outside on the portable seats. In the vehicle, we will have an aseptic room.
Since 2002, the mobile clinic has served the remotest of towns in California. In these 12 years, it's hosted 300 free clinic sessions from small to large scale and has served more than 15,000 patients. It will continue to service every corner that requires medical care. Just as Tzu Chi's concern for our pearly whites has taken to the streets, so has its concern for the windows to our soul, the eyes. In a 2008 report from the Archives of Ophthalmology, millions of persons in the United States experience vision loss as a result of age-related eye diseases or uncorrected refracted error. Here, the term uncorrected suggests neglected, but an easy fix? Periodic visits to the eye doctor. But what happens when you have to pay out of pocket? In the same report, 8.2% of those who report vision problems are without insurance. So this means that Tzu Chi's got some catching up to do. Have a look. This free health clinic in Santa Ana High School in Southern California is the 14th mission for the Tzu Chi USA's optometry mobile clinic since June 21st last year.
9 years with my bad vision. This eye is good, but this I can see. I was about 17, around there. Got in an accident where I got hit. I almost lost my eye.
Yo vengo aquí porque yo no tengo medios para pagar un doctor que me vea los ojos. Pues la visión es que ya no veo para leer, no veo las letras grandes, ni letras chiquitas no veo. Ya no veo puedo saltar una aguja, no puedo la máquina, no puedo nada.
Mobile service is very important. The demand always there. Usually we have about 10 people go out each time for one mobile.
Eye diseases are progressive. People can't notice that, so that's why it's important to get the care. And for kids, important too, so that they can do well in school. This van is a grant from the LA County, so our purpose is to go out to see people who don't have any health insurance, who really need eye care.
We design in a sense that we create a wow experience for the patient. Every patient coming to our mobile, they can feel the wow experience.
This clinic has a state-of-the-art equipment. It has everything and top of the line. This is exam room 1. We do pre-testing here. This one checks the patient's prescription. This equipment here also can test your vision. Pretty much we can do the exam here. When was the last time you had eye exam? Never, ever?
When I'm driving, I can see. I don't see the letters, but I don't see the car in front of me, and I almost crash.
Switch to the other side. After the prescription is written, the patients come out here this way. Okay. And they get to choose from a lot of frames of reading glasses, or they can take the prescription and pick a frame. We can make a pair of glasses. The glasses are made here in this lab. We do mostly single vision glasses, which means glasses to be used to see far or close up. It takes about half an hour to do it. Usually by the end of the day, you can get a pair of glasses and really happy.
My eye actually didn't get any surgery on there. They just put on some surgical glue, and they just said your eye will soon repair on its own. And from there on, it's just been trying to get help. And now, actually, I got the help I need. And this is actually the first program or organization that has fully cooperated and made things happen. And it's pretty amazing. I like it.
For this 1 year span, we've seen approximately 1,600 patients.
We get our first Vision Mobiles in April 2013. Since then, we always have so many demands of requests.
Pues me gustaría mirar pues la letra, poder leer. Pues ya tengo como unos 10 años a que ya no veo.
We see the trend of the high demand, so we will plan to add more Vision Mobile. Eventually, we'd like to have every state to have a mobile for Vision too.
In the wise words of Dharma Master Jangyen, only with a proper view on life can one live a happy one. But I'm sure a better prescription helps. Cheers to you and your health, and for keeping Tzu Chi alive and well. I'm Dilbar Shatterson, and I'll see you soon.